If you are building websites in WordPress and you are tired of installing 10 different plugins just to get the basic website up and running, you are going to love what Webflow has built in right out of the box. In this video, I will show you a real side-by-side comparison of common features that usually need extra plugins in WordPress but come natively supported in Webflow. From custom fields to SEO settings, forms to backups, you will see exactly why Webflow can be a cleaner, faster alternative for a lot of businesses. Over the years, I have worked with dozens of clients who were stuck managing bloated WordPress websites, sites that needed plugins for even basic things like meta tags, redirects, backups, or custom fields. And the more plugin you stack, the slower and riskier your site becomes. That's why today, for marketing sites, portfolios, SaaS companies, and service websites, we often recommend Webflow. It's lighter, cleaner, and way easier to manage without losing any important functionality. Hey, I'm Ansif, Webflow expert and co-founder at VictorFlow. If you are comparing WordPress and Webflow for your next project, or you're simply tired of plugin overload, this video is for you. Before we dive into each example, here is a quick table on screen showing how many features that need plugins in WordPress are already built inside Webflow. Let's get into the action. First, custom fields. In WordPress, for your CMS, if you want to create extra fields for things like team bios, job listings, and testimonials, you need to install something like advanced custom fields. Then you configure field groups, post types, and sometimes tweak PHP code just to display it properly. In Webflow, you just click to create a new collection. Pick the field you need, like title, URL, images, text, dates, switches, references, and you are good to go. Once the collections are ready, you can start adding posts immediately, and they show up live on your site. No plugins to install, no coding headaches, just a clean visual workflow that gets you moving fast. Content forms are a core need for any website, but in WordPress, even for something as basic as form, you have to install a plugin like Contact Form 7 or WP Forms. Then you deal with shortcodes, manually style fields if needed, and set up email notifications separately. In Webflow, it's way simpler. You just drag a form blog onto the page, update your field labels, set your success message, and your notifications are already handled without needing any extra plugin. SEO is another common area. On WordPress, to manage SEO titles, meta description, and open graph images, you usually install Yoast or Rank Math plugins. In Webflow, all SEO fields are built in. Page level SEO settings, dynamic SEO for CMS items, and open graph settings all are natively available inside the page settings. There is no external plugin and no updates to manage. Need to add Google Analytics, Facebook Pixels, or any other tracking scripts? In WordPress, you are often installing yet another plugin like Insert Headers and Footers, just to add a few lines of code. It feels like an extra step for something that should be simple. In Webflow, you just paste your script directly into the project settings under the custom code tab. No middleman, no plugin updates to worry about. Image optimization is another big one. WordPress typically needs plugins like Smush to compress images, lazy load them, and optimize file sizes. In Webflow, images are automatically resized and optimized into responsive format the moment you upload them. Plus, Webflow has a built-in image compression tool that automatically serves images in WebP format, site-wide, a drastic size compression without losing quality. Lazy loading is built in by default too, keeping your site light and fast without you lifting a finger. When it comes to responsive design, WordPress usually depends on your theme or page builders like Elementor. Adjusting layouts manually across devices can get messy. In Webflow, responsive design is native. You can adjust your layout visually for desktop, tablet, mobile landscape, and mobile portrait fluidly and precisely. No unpredictable breakpoints, no heavy CSS overrides. Managing backups in WordPress, that's usually handled by a plugin like Updraft Plus, and you are scheduling backups manually, downloading zip files, storing them separately. In Webflow, every time you publish, a backup is automatically created. If anything breaks, you can restore your project to any previous version with just one click. Now let's talk about hosting and security. WordPress typically needs separate setup for SSL certificates, spam protection plugins, performance optimization tools, CDN configuration. The list keeps growing. In Webflow, SSL is just a toggle switch. Spam protection is built in, hosting with a global CDN already included. Everything is streamlined inside one dashboard, no extra work needed. And it does not stop you there. Need to set up 301 redirects? It's built right into Webflow, no extra step needed. Uploading a fav icon or web clip icon? Just a few clicks inside your project settings. Multi-language support? It's available natively now, and even more advanced if you are on a Webflow enterprise plans. You can also manage your sitemap, robots text, Google site verification, canonical tags, and even monitor site bandwidth usage, all without touching a plugin. And if you need internal team approvals, you can publish changes to a staging domain first, then make it live once everything is ready. All things you would normally install 10 to 15 different plugins for in a WordPress. In Webflow, they are already part of the platform out of the box. If you are tired of patching together a bunch of plugins in WordPress just to get a basic site running, Webflow might be the better platform for your next project. If you found this comparison helpful and want to see more real-world examples like this, don't forget to subscribe and leave a comment below. And if you're thinking about migrating your site or starting fresh, you will find my contact link in the description. Feel free to reach out. Happy building.